Countries like Saudi Arabia and other big oil producers can afford to fund their own oil exploration because they have the money. But the likes of Uganda, despite having oil, have to use a different approach. One that transfers the risk to a prospector, like Tallow for instance.
In this case, someone takes the risk, owns it 100%. If he drills and finds nothing, he bears the loss. The cost of drilling one well, an expansive real exploration program, if you drill one well, it can cost you anywhere between $5 to $10 million.
So where Tallow and other oil prospectors sank wells and got nothing, too bad for them. But once oil is found, then the prospector like Tallow must be paid by the government of Uganda.
Because he has taken a risk, he must be rewarded for his risk. He must be paid for his risk. So he takes a share of the production as a reward for risk.
In a classic scenario, this is what should happen with revenue sharing once oil starts to flow.
The second the first barrel of oil comes, or the first 10 barrels, the government removes what is called a royalty, a percentage of it. Say 10, say 12, say 5, depends on what's negotiated. After that, what remains, a portion of what remains, so let's say 50%, is given to this man to meet his costs. The balance of what remains is then shared between the parties as they agreed.
So what will determine the actual amount of dollars Uganda and the oil companies share from the oil exports?
The prices for which Ugandan oil and gas products will be paid will, one, depend on the international price.
In a nutshell, Uganda must pay the Tallows of this world their cost over a period. That happens after the government gets a percentage called royalties. They then share what is left after costs and royalties are removed. Then the oil company will pay income tax on their share of income as revenue. So Uganda earns royalties, taxes, and some revenues from the sale of oil. Samo Setumba, NTV, Business.